Hi guys, and welcome to my channel and your space, Susie Official. I am Susie and I'm decided to have a conversation with you with my morning coffee. Hope you enjoy it. Before we go there, I know what you're thinking. I've been MIA for a few months and you probably thought I forgot about you and YouTube, but absolutely not, on the contrary. But let's start with my 3 reasons why I've been MIA. Number 1, I needed to travel. I love New York City and the snow, but 4 months of winter is a little bit too excessive for me, so I decided to take some time off. Number 2, as half of the population in the United States, I was comatose after November 8th, 2016. Because I am getting over it for very specific reasons, but that's topic for another video. Number 3, which is the topic that gets me so excited to share with you. I've been working behind the scenes on susieofficial.com. And even though the website is not fully launched yet, I'm encouraging you to go and click on Keep Me in the Loop if you want to know more about the upcoming interviews, monologues, adventures I want to share with you. With that said, let's go to our topic, oneness. That idea that we're all one and there's no separation or segregation. How did I come up with the topic of oneness? Well, I have to share this with you because it's relevant. I was doing my meditation in the morning and it just came to me, all these images that I've been seeing in the media, all these conversations I've been engaging myself with, friends and acquaintances, it all points out to segregation and division. And it is concerning because what we think about materializes. We all know this law, the law of attraction, but also the law of co-creation. The law of co-creation says that whatever in the collective consciousness we're holding dear and our attention is going there, is going to manifest. My concern is that we are putting a lot of energy, intention and attention into the wrong things, into the direction that we don't want to go. So my purpose in sharing this topic with you of oneness is to provide some positive vibration into uniqueness, but also into the power of a connection, of unity, forgetting about these mental and social constructs, that there's so many divisions between us and that somewhat we want different things. I love the movie Eat, Pray, Love. After a divorce, she goes into a quest of finding herself and finding peace internally. And when she goes to see a guru in India, I believe, she says, I really wanted to ask the guru what all these people from all around the world ask him. What is the ultimate secret of happiness? How can we transcend? She thought everybody would, from different countries, different backgrounds, will have different questions. But what she found was that everybody that went to see the guru asked the same questions. How do I get over my past relationship? How do I become love? Have access to financial independence through a spiritual path? All those trials and tribulations are part of humanity. And what I want us to go is back to basics. We're all one, and we need to treat each other with that respect as if we were treating ourselves. And we're going to go through the 3 segments of my monologue. Now, segment number 1, what is oneness? The idea of oneness is that recognition that we as humans are divine beings having a human experience. And what we all see as each other, it's just one, the source. Oneness goes beyond the idea of taking a selfie and hashtagging on Instagram, we're all one. Oneness is the deep understanding and the deep finding in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, that we are all coming from the same source. And that instead of differences and segregation, doesn't exist. What exists is the correlation of each other. That we're all connected beyond physical matter. And with that understanding that we all came from the same source, when source was the only one that existed and decided I'm gonna explode, bing bang, experience everything from all perceptions possible, it's so beautiful that we live in a world of potentiality. But that full potentiality could never be explored if by one. So we need that multidimensional matter being. When we acquire that kind of perception, something in our behavior changes. We become more compassionate, we understand people better, or at least we try, and we start loving in a way that it's more unconditional. Segment number 2 of the video is a controversy between oneness and uniqueness. We all are told that we're unique. Well, that's completely true. Even though we come from the same source wanted this to happen, for us to have different skin colors, different backgrounds, nationalities, languages. There's this concept in engineering that when you make a decision, there's a funnel. Our decision-making process is a funnel that takes a little bit of information from every experience that we've gathered through the years into giving input into this decision. How are we supposed to exhaust the field of potentiality if we're only one experiencing one perception? There's no possibility. So Source intended for us to be unique, to bring in specific skill set, specific perceptions, specific everything, in order to innovate and create even better and bigger and most wonderful worlds. With the idea of oneness and uniqueness in pairing, you gain an inner power, the power of understanding that you are indeed divine being with the geometrical area of a human being. Finally, segment number 3. What's the importance of oneness? And getting back to that topic and that recognition. The build-up of the collective consciousness creates our reality. All of us are manifesting our individual dreams, our individual thoughts. We all are also co-creating our collective reality. So the importance of going back to oneness is understanding I'm not only creating my reality, I'm co-creating yours with everybody else, with the political and social environment we're living right now in the world and the uncertainty. Believe me, we need to go back to oneness. By going back to basics and understanding oneness, we shift from attention, oh my God, everything is terrible, the media, the hearings, Russia, blah, blah, blah. That attention is important to pinpoint the problems and go figure things out. But at some point, we need to shift that attention into intention, which is what the creative process of reality. Everything is dynamic, people. So when we understand oneness, we are able to shift from that attention to the intention. What do I want society to look like? What do I want New York to look like? Politics, government, society, Wall Street. What do I want to build up with everybody around me? If we don't spend time there, as much as we spend time in the attention of wrong things, I'm afraid that we're going in the wrong direction. I'm going to close my topic with an actionable suggestion to go back to oneness. Besides the advice of definitely meditating, go inward. That's your main source of information, inside, not outside. Whenever you are spending time looking at what's going on in the world through your news consumption, whether that's newspaper, media, social media, conversation, etc., try to be mindful and spend more amount of time into co-creating a positive reality for all of us. By sending these vibrations for a collective reality and a rise up of the collective consciousness, we can start creating something that is more meaningful, positive for all of us. Whenever you are consuming and receiving information of division and segregation, shift that attention and think about, what do I have in common with this person? And how can I shift what I'm perceiving as attention that we have some division between us, find something that connects us too. And by doing that, leave that person or that situation with an intention of peace and that recognition that we're all one, and then we're all in this together, and that we have a responsibility to co-create fun, progressive, and collective things. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I'm really excited for receiving your information and the susieofficial.com website, and I'm looking forward for next week to share another time with you. Namaste.